I was 23 years old when I woke up in a domestic violence shelter, broken, feeling crazy, and lost. My mom didn't know where I was. She didn't know what the circumstances were that had led me not only to a domestic violence shelter, but to an emergency room due to the violence that I lived through in a real raggedy relationship. And the reason why my mom didn't know was because I was a 21-year-old runaway. And I had lots of reasons why. In my 21-year-old mind, and based on all of the things that I thought my mom should be and all of the things that I thought my mom should do, my final act of rebellion against the wounds I was left with and I blamed her for was a runaway from home, a whole adult that ran away and disappeared, right? And so over the past several months, I've been reminded of how paralyzing life can seem when there's like this disconnect between you and your mom and whether or not your mom is still alive, whether or not you're on speaking terms with your mom, whether or not there are some questions or some confrontations that never happened. There is a path to restoring peace, hope, and understanding for why things turned out the way that they did and the person you get to become as a result of mom wounds. We talk a lot in this society about dads and missing dads and the wounds that dads leave behind. But there is just like this silent, let's not talk about it when it comes to moms. It's a little taboo. And moms create a lot of wounds, and we shouldn't feel guilty for talking about it. And this conversation is not about guilting or shaming moms at all, but in a society that does not does not give a judgment-free zone to talk about how mom hurt us, that is the space that we're creating in this week's session of Law for Love Living Room. We meet on Monday nights, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, because Char is an early bird. Y'all folks who be up late. Oh my goodness. We're working on some things. We're working on some things. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about the very unique and sometimes debilitating way that the mom heartbreak affects our lives. I look forward to sharing and caring. Be blessed and encouraged.